With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Vick will look to throw on first down. But he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 75 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready, 54. Mike, 54. Yo. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Right slow. Drive on. Quick. Deuce. 25. Check 25.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Fournette, a first down carry. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I got you, son. Kill.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Cunningham to throw. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Hey, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here. Check 26, check 26. Check.
Throwing again. Vic steps away to his left. Going deep for Hopkins. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Vic. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Michael Vick with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes as the Ravens push further out in front. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On 2nd down, here's Cunningham. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Brian Urlacher showing the explosiveness that led him to the Hall of Fame.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
On 3rd down, Fournette. Through an opening, and there he goes. 30, 10, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Leonard Fournette, an 80-yard touchdown as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. And now look at him go. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Call that a 96-yard house call on the kick return as the Ravens push further out in front. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from Oakland. This will be taken short. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
Jacobs, the ball carrier. Jalen Ramsey brought it down.
On second down, Jacobs. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 35-yard line. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
On the run, it's Fournette. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. Kill.
Now Fournette. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
This is Fournette. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're going to try and throw. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Carr. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Raider first. They'll run on 1st down. Jacobs. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal. Carr going to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Darren Waller there to make the grab. as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern in the middle of the end zone.
And ordinarily, that's a tough spot to find because there's usually coverage to take away that portion of the field. But they found a gap, and they exploited it.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. On first and 10, Cunningham. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Let's go, D, tighten up. Under 10, under 10, 10. Check 13, check 13.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
No, no, no. Hey, check 24. Watch 20 go.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Raiders 7, Eagles nothing.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. Taken in at the 22. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk?
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Terry McLaurin, 65 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6. Zerline now for the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
27-yard line.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Come on now. Check 3, check 3, check 3. 66, pull it, half.
Cunningham. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. They'll run with Fournette. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Cunningham looking to throw. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Calais Campbell on the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Check. Joker. Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Turn it up.
On second down now. It's Jacobs, and he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 3. Check. Fresno.
Running the toss here to Jacobs. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Go get him.
Now Cunningham. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 20-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Here's Jacobs. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On second down, here's Fournette. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. On now is Vinatieri as he'll try the field goal. And this one a 41-yard attempt. And Vinatieri started it left. It stays left. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. The final shot here before half for Carr. Going deep for Hopkins. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll get this inside of Philly's 20 before being taken down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Fournette. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Check 15, check 15. Check, 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 check. Let's go.
Again, it's Fournette. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Leonard Fournette, 76 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT, and that'll make our score 14-7. this game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This one fielded at the 5. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Throwing on first down is Carr. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Nick Bosa, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Another try after the first down sack. Carr, he's going to air one out, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
On third and long, it's Carr. And he finds McLaurin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing now is Carr. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. He looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts of the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Check 43. Check 99. Check 99.
Once again, it's Jacobs. He'll have a first down and more past the 20. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Josh Jacobs, 93 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
No good, and they'll remain down by a point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Right on one. Switch.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He'll get 3 up to midfield. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. From midfield, here's Carr. And that will be incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the 1st half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the 1st target of the 2nd half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Carr going to go on 4th down. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider 1st down. Carr now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10.
Let him know.
Here's Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. Jacobs now. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Now let's go ahead and try and get into the body and the mind of the linebackers. Yeah, I know they're bigger and stronger than I ever was, but in this situation, they understood what was going on as much as the offensive guys, because the offensive guys are always taught, find the 1st down sticks and make the play. Well, on defense, what do you want to do? Guard the 1st down line. Make sure they don't get there and tackle them in front. They were able to drop in their zone coverage, figure out where the 1st down line was, and end up making the play, swatting it away so they couldn't get the completion.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Jalen Ramsey right there in coverage to knock it away. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Check 37.
After the penalty, it's Fournette. This will go for 5 up to the 33.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Crunch time, defense. Slams.
They'll run it again with Fournette. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go with a big back Fournette. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking. Nice hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage. Stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. 49, check 49, check 49. 54 is Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54. It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our house. Whip. Watch the whip. Rush in. Jam.
So that'll back him up 5.
Here we go. 61, 54. Yeah. You don't want none. Shit. Go. Motion.
Back to throw. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Here's a screen to Powell. Only 3 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Back to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Peterson. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they're going to face a 3rd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. He'll look to throw. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And he's got this down to the 35. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 35. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Down to the final play. That's where we win in this one, a dramatic finish. And I know that the field goal was going to be pretty long. But to not kick the field goal, at least take the chance to win there with 3, what did you think, partner?
You know that in pregame, as he warms up, the kicker gets with the special teams coach, and they figure out a number in both directions, all right, versus wind, no wind, if it's a possibility, whatever it is. And they give a number to the head coach. This is where I'm good from. Between here and here, maybe that wasn't the number he gave him today.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders are winners here as we say so long from Oakland. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be fielded at the 8. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Set, hut, and read. Let's go, one. Watch the safety creep. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. Takes it to the 26.
Yeah, focus kicker.
They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
What it does, it just makes the kicking slower. That way, you won't be able to miss it. Pretty sure he has that.
Watch the pass. Check out three. Shift.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Yeah, it is. Oh, looking for the perfect beat.
Doing a good job upstairs.
Oh, why they stop
They'll
it?
file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Yeah, debating if I want to go back to if I want to go back. Oh, that's a classic. If I want to go back to the Ravens playbook on the offensive side.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down.
That's all right.
Quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my
Hard
guess
for
is the
punters,
wheels
you
are
don't
turning
really
on
need
that
a
other
good
sideline.
punter.
As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third
Nice
level.
special teams.
It's a 40-yard punt, but they lose yardage on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
Some rock for Madden. Oh snap! Wait, some what? Some rock? What's that mean?
Now Wilson on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot
don't get that.
away. And this will be caught at the 30.
Didn't get to put the deep third.
Touchdown, LA. Randy Moss, 73 yards. As his guys are able to strike
Can I put
first
somebody
here
on a
in
deep?
this
Oh, he
opening
went on a
quarter.
deep pass. Sorry, I'll let that happen. It's all right.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point.
I feel like everybody gets those the first. I just don't like that because I want to play more defense and then I let that happen.
It's
It's on
up,
me.
it's good, and the
Alright.
Rams take a
Is this some rock
7-0
music?
lead.
What kind? Like punk rock or something?
Now after the
I shouldn't
touchdown,
have
here's
left.
Gonzalez
That's
on
on
to
me.
kick it away.
I have to let that be the only touchdown he has. Now I know
This will
he
be
likes to
fielded
throw
at the 8.
deep. That's how the other guy was playing.
And he will be marked down right
What?
there at the 20-yard line.
What happened? What? How?
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game.
We got the sheds. Come on, get the first. Nice. Solid run.
And what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game,
I got
it's not gonna be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves,
I don't know if you know cerebral palsy.
in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
So they'll come up first first and 10 now from the 33.
He's going to have to run it this way. I didn't get to put the lead. Wow, he let me run that?
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
He might not be. Look, he's coming out and cover 4 drop show too. I don't know if that's the one for the before odd or from the dollar.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
4-4 split now.
Now Leonard Fournette. He's got the first down and more.
Nice. I've heard of the disease called cerebral palsy. Oh yeah, there's a band called cerebral palsy.
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it? 3 plays, 3 first downs.
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up.
Still come out in this 4-4 split.
From Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43.
All right, the ball's in my field. It's not a court, so.
On the run, it's Fournette. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Never heard from check out Fire from the God song called Right Now. Oh, you know Fire from the Gods song called Right Now. You know Fire from the song the Gods. Brittany, you know Fire from the Gods. Fire from the Gods. The rock band.
They'll try the right side here with
It's a rock band.
Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down.
Oh no, one of my subscribers was asking. They was asking about the song. Far from the what is it right now?
Probably be the last play of the quarter.
I'm gonna switch it up. He's not expecting to run. This one play I have, wide receiver fade, it acts weird sometimes though. Really mad that Reldon Cunningham didn't throw that dot. He threw everything else except.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
It's not going to go well.
Now Cunningham.
Oh, nice.
That's Cooper.
Alright, got the drag. That wheel route's supposed to be on the right side.
They just keep marching right along.
But
First down,
I'll take that.
Of 8 there.
I'll give him the same look.
So they come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Fournette, a first down carry. And
nice.
Go down at the 26.
Fournette's a great card. I got 4 running backs.
101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Tried this play.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Look, he pinching his linebackers.
On 2nd down, Jacobs.
Ah, man.
Won't be enough to pick up the first.
I should have switched him out. He's a little slower.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll run now with a Okoye.
Yeah, he got that. Yeah, 2 yards, he got that.
At the 22. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Sounds like old school 7 Dust, if you ever heard of them. No, but their name sounds cool.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Now Fournette.
Oh, he got the shit.
He's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
All right, he's going to stay in this defense. So, trying to think of what.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
So you gotta hear some of this stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I got you. Hold on, maybe I'll put it on. Oh, single back bunch might be good.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
That didn't get settled. That's stupid.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the number.
Further back, so I'm going to try that one play. That got me a dot before.
He was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Going for it. I need enough time to set this up. Last time it didn't get set up when I was...
Off play action, it's Cunningham.
Oh, he left it open. Come on, get that. Oh, that sucks.
Not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
He had that.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Cunningham to throw.
How does he keep dropping it?
That's a good job there, creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's fourth down,
all right, let's see how good my kicker is.
And a nice sigh of relief
Still
defensively
got
to be able to hold him to
nothing
three.
else. Yeah, man. Yeah, if it was focused kicker, he would have. Yeah. Oh, he's got that.
And this one is
nice.
Right down the middle.
I'll take that. Yeah, because you never know when the cops are coming.
7-3. So they get three, certainly hoping for six after eight.
That's how it be when you do it.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job.
Yeah, that's what it was in the 80s. Everybody was doing subway trains. That was the big thing. That's how you get seen, because it goes everywhere in New York. Were they in, like, in the tunnels? Oh. Oh, it's the dude they got beef with?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up.
Yes. Stephon Gilmore, man.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they will take over.
Stephon Gilmore. Thanks for telling me to get him. Wow. And I forgot to put, that's what I was trying to tell you earlier, I forgot to put his abilities, and he's still playing good.
Before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Eagles
difference maker, because you need that in a 4-6 defense. Need great corners. I might just keep saving my money so I get either Dion or Champ Bailey. Alright, gonna get the juke. If I had put Adrian Peterson, I would have got the juke. Alright, he's going back to this defense.
They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive down, but they can't. Other than the extra point. That's it.
Fournette running right.
Oh, dang. It's not like he's slow. He's got, I think he has 90 speed, so.
They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity.
Oh, nice.
He's taking full advantage
yeah, I'll get him to a higher speed.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
If I can hit that soft spot. Oh, wow.
They'll rifle this one deep right side. That's
God.
And all the way inside the 15.
See that soft spot in the zone in the cover 3 right there.
They didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with Fournette. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
Right there, I can take the 3. I'm not going to do nothing stupid.
As it'll come with 15 seconds
He's
to
still in
play
cover
in the
3.
first half.
Alright. Where's the play? Okay. This is good around this zone.
One got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Y'all need to get off the track. Oh my God.
Here's Cunningham.
Yes.
Eagles touchdown.
Dang.
11-yard touchdown.
He still was in cover 3.
And the Eagles have taken the lead.
Uh-oh.
So
What happened? Nice beater. Thank you.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
Only like using that in the red zone though. Not in the middle of the field or anything.
One situation, you're trying to get 2 shots to your opponent's 1.
What happened? Someone got shot?
The touchdown. They'll get another shot out to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7.
Oh.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 6. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Oh, they got fried? Dang.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA
That is
Sports.
crazy.
Welcome
Ooh, I
back.
get ball back.
Over. We are ready for
Yeah, it was a good movie.
3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
Wait, so he died? Oh. Oh, I don't get ball back? Dang, I hate that.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action
no,
here
definitely
in
not.
quarter number 3.
It's been a long time, I said,
Taken
yeah.
in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here.
I did see it, because the dude that plays, hold on.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that
me.
went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
No, I've never seen that.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson.
Oh, okay. Oh, it came out. It came out good.
Physical play on the football.
He's going to keep going for that.
Well, CD, with the end of the season comes the announcement of the All-Pro team, and everybody was like, wait a second, Christian McCaffrey's listed twice. Is that a mistake? No, he got it both at running back and flex. Pretty impressive.
Very impressive, because I think a lot of people thought that if you have a running back and a flex position, that maybe Christian McCaffrey would go into the flex because he catches the ball so well. And you would go ahead and elevate the big guy out of Tennessee, Derrick Henry, to the All-Pro running back. Henry ends up being a second-team guy, but McCaffrey deserves being first-team running back as well as first-team flex. He had a tremendous, spectacular year.
And as you might imagine, Baltimore leads the way 5 players.
He's going to get that. I hate when the zone goes down.
The quarterback, Lamar Jackson.
Yes, and
keep attacking that, please.
I fully expect him to be named the MVP when we get to NFL honors right before the Super Bowl. He's going to sweep all of those, and he deserves it. Carried that team throughout the season and got better in their bigger games.
Here's Wilson to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Nope.
And that is
I should have been alert.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
This year, too many drops. Yeah.
Continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw is Wilson. Going to throw again. Eluding the pressure. And he's going to have to
that was locked down. Reggie White. Let's go.
What a force. Got back there for the sack.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Here's Wilson. Under pressure again.
Come on, man. Punt the ball.
Nick Bosa picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Wait, took a timeout. But hey, you at least heard of Bad Wolf. No. Oh, he's going for it. He's going to try to go deep, I bet.
Wilson in the offense, not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. There goes a deep ball.
Oh, don't tell me he got that. Oh, wow. That's on me. I knew he was going to go deep, too.
A big play there. 48 yards.
Wow.
And the Rams are going to jump back in front. Gonzalez now to have the extra point.
All right. Well, if nothing else, check. Remember when.
And that makes it 14-10.
Can't be able to let that happen. My user was there, too. Not fast enough, though. I should have had Ryan Shazier. That would have been a nice alert.
Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
All right, he's not really stopping my run. So
already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're down.
I'm mixing it with some passing, so
to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them.
Gonna get that juke animation.
They discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And this time he's
in cover short, 4 drop. Oh, no, he's not. Pinch dog.
No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
He's taking out that one linebacker and putting him deep.
On 3rd down, Fournette.
Come on. What the heck?
Way forward, but I don't think he got there. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field.
He's like in the 3-4 odd pitch dog, dude.
To get into the backfield and spill the play.
That's not a 3-4 bear, obviously. RPO, not good at it. I have the receiver or whatever, the whatever going down the field. Come on.
They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Here's Okoye.
Thank you.
Have a first down as they
yeah, I don't have to work on my RPO.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1.
I wouldn't know how it works unless I play it in a game, because I would have to do it in the play now mode. Yeah, legal lineman. Yeah, that's what it is. That's the only thing I can't get. Otherwise, I get it. I'm still mad I gave up that touchdown. Oh, he didn't get it. Gotta throw it fast to him from getting too far downfield. Yeah, this playbook does have RPOs.
Second down.
Oh, you couldn't give me that animation. I'm gonna have to switch my running backs.
Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot.
I'm gonna take it to the 4th.
So 3rd and long.
Can't lose to this guy. Only got the points because I messed it up on defense. Otherwise, he would have be kicking the 3, and it would have been tied. I would have took the tie.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Boy, he might blitz here.
Off the play fake. Cunningham. Oh, he'll just
get that. Ah, come on. Why does it take so long?
Deficit in one play.
They certainly would, but how about the reaction time and the instincts back deep to force the incompletion? We might need to mark this one down. We may look back and say that was a game-saving play.
Here's Brian.
I probably gotta put some chems on there and on Cunningham because his throwing is terrible.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whipped on it. Here's Hill on the return.
Oh my God, if he gets this.
Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25.
I'm gonna have to play stout.
And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. They run on first down with Jackson. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They follow up the
on defense
1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's Wilson.
Ooh, he's trying to fit that in there.
We've seen good cover skills.
He's going to go for it. He's going to try to go over the top on my defense.
Nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Wilson. Got a man to turn him off.
Oh, that hurts. He got it.
Up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
That sucks.
They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Wilson now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Wilson dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble. And it's 2nd down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson flushed out right.
Come on.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Man, if he got that.
Randy Moss, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit
I gotta watch out for him running the ball.
Like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not.
My cover 2's a better run stopper.
Chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, he'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, Wilson.
Oh, that's it.
Able to haul it in.
I had to choose between those 2 routes.
On third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now a give, right side. It's Jackson. And this play doesn't go anywhere.
That's my cover 2. Invert run stopper. It's pretty good. I'm just gonna have to force him to take his 3. He could be.
They've got it 2nd and goal now as they look for that final dagger.
I felt like he was gonna pass it. Oh no! He gotta be kidding me. Oh, he dropped it.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd
Who I
down.
have on user?
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Now it's Wilson. And he can't get a throw. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Take your 3. Take your 3. All right. Watch out for the fake right here.
There, and that brings up 4th down.
Yeah, see, he's got a good kicker. All right, that's a good stop. Good stop.
Puts this one through.
Devin White is a good user. Yeah, I'm gonna check him out because I got the new Luke Kuechly, but
perspective though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do. Kept this a 1-score game.
I gotta check out his speed. I need somebody with more speed so I can cover the field better. Otherwise, like that one wide open touchdown he had would have been done. Just got him. He's 90 speed. Oh, okay. I gotta see what Luke Kuechly is. I think Luke Kuechly's like 88. I know he's not as fast as Devin White. I was checking out Devin White, so I'm still gonna need another linebacker. But glad that dude hooked me up with a corner and a safety.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you gotta feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense.
I had to outsmart him on offense. This is my game. I can't be losing like this. Defense is making stops. Now it's offense.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. He's back to throw.
Come on, Christian Okoye.
Pass for 30. That's complete.
There you go.
And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. Right. 23 yards to pick up there. The Eagles going to take
I think so. Yeah, because Jazzy J was in that movie.
Exactly a minute to go in the football game.
Yeah, it's a huge movie. Yeah. There was another movie that was like that. There was another movie that was like that. It was like with Russell Simmons and everything. I can't remember the name, but it had like Fat Boys in it and stuff. The Fat Boys are back. You know Fat Boys. Yeah, that was a good movie too. Yeah, they have Treacherous 3, Funky 4 plus 1 was.
This is Fournette.
Come on, get up. What the heck?
Blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
I think this is what happened last time. We couldn't run into this side for some reason. Just gonna have to run it like that.
And that's gonna be
he didn't catch it. Fade Hill. Alright, I'll try that. Where's Hill at? Oh, good idea.
All eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Gonna call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios.
Yeah, this is how this.
To make sure everyone is on the same page.
Cunningham looking to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh,
a crusher there as it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White.
Wow, he stays up.
And he will return.
There goes that Tre'Davious White. Oh, if he pressed. Wow. That's me. Yeah, that sucks. Dang, GG's. Yeah. I'm more of a runner, not passer, but you know, I got him better.
And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
Snap. Wow. That's the thing about this game.
There he goes. And he's across
that happens.
Touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
Wow.
Gonzalez to add the PAT.
I can't.
And the lead is up to 14.
All right. Hey man, I think I'm gonna do a regs match. This
after the touchdown, here's
I'm talking to one of my subscribers. This head-to-head season's killing me.
This one taken from the 7. So the LA Rams were the victory.
Oh yeah,
that was their defense that really made the statement after the break.
That was like what made them see it.
Think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that would be their last point of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
Oh, yeah.
That'll do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew. I'm Brandon Goff.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
Watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA
Is it Revenge of the Black Woman?
NFL. With that, we say so long from Philly.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's that movie?
Oh, that's who that is. You just mentioned her too.
Who? Oh yeah. Who, the lady in there that's cool with the breakdancer? Oh.
Just said her name too. That's funny.
Wow. Oh, I lost. I'm 3-3. Dang. Close games and then let's get into a regs match. 7-1 right now. Nice, yeah. I was 8-0. Then I came into this live stream, the last one, and I blew it. Lost in the playoffs.
I'm about to watch the movie. It's got 7 on IMDb. That's a high rating. Granted, it's only like 3 people, but still.
Ah.
1972. It's called Black Girl.
It's called Black Girl? Wow. Got stage fright. Oh, JK. Huh, probably.
Lion in the front, you know it's official.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't say stage fright. I guess it's like I gotta be more focused. Oh, that's a good song. You gotta do it. Do it till you're satisfied, whatever it is. Huh? Gotta do it. Do it. Do it till you're satisfied, whatever it is. Oh, you're gonna unsubscribe? Ah. Oh, yeah. Oh, here goes my 46 Doomsday custom playbook, if you want to check that out. I don't know why I can't get my old school uniform no more. Let me try this. You know the Be Missing You cover with the Evans being you don't know my rock. Oh yeah, I know that one. That was for Biggie Smalls. Yeah, I listen to a lot of stuff. I just don't know those because I'm not like deep heavy into it, but let me see, you said Wolf, what was it? Wolf what? What was the name of the song? Let me know. What's the name of the band, I mean?
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead
Stadium
here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. This will be fielded at the 6.
Trying to run it.
And a nice job there as he gets
Bad Wolves. Okay. What's he doing? Bad Wolves. And what's the song? Oh, Remember When. Okay, I got it. You did say that. You never know, I probably heard it. Oh, wait. Till after this commercial that's showing spicy nuggets and crispy. Oh, 2 for $5. That's new. I mean, 4 for $4 is better, but you know, that was a Wendy's commercial. It's okay. I could press that and it'll be 30 seconds. I get the game back. So I don't know what he's trying to do. He's trying to get a win, or just say his audibles or something. There you go.
35-yard line at the 34.
Oh, whoops. Pick anything for now.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. From the 38, Mahomes. And this one
I didn't get to get my linebacker out there.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 19 yards
They took
to pick
out
up
LG
there.
for it.
Move the chains.
I don't know why.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And credit the tackle to Derek Barnett. Looking to throw on second down. Mahomes caught here by Bell.
This guy with his check downs.
Getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
Oh.
And it's complete to Kelsey.
How come he could hold on to it, but I can't in ultimate teams?
Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up
on
fourth.
Regs is better sometimes.
9 yards, and the offense stays out there. On first down, it's Williams. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5 now. Mahomes flush to his right.
Wow, I can't.
Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill.
Lucky bastard.
There to make the grab. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Yeah, very lucky. He's not good, that's for sure. That's the end of that song. I don't know if you know. I mean, if you heard it.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Might be in the cover too. So it was good. Definitely
and not much to speak of.
90s vibes. Was it in the 90s? Oh, he's in
just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
wide.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Oh wow. Yeah, it sounds like early 90s. The song that he had.
Now Howard.
No.
And he stopped immediately.
No, well, I know that's not 90s. The song that was just playing.
Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
You say you heard it?
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Trying the right side with Howard. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now.
I got better tight ends than Regs. Yeah. Where am I? 4th and 5.
And boy, down a touchdown.
He's got a lot of bodies over there.
Up to go for it on their side of the field. They do go for it. It's Wentz.
Ooh, nice.
Oh,
controller's low.
Not before they work it across midfield. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
The pause. Okay.
Check the alert. Check the alert.
after one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line.
5:30. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to get off after this, too.
Running with Howard. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back at this size, at these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
This is Howard on 2nd down. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half. They'll stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards.
Oh, I don't know.
3rd down.
That worked. Whoop. Those Chiefs. With those Chiefs. I will. I'll do that for you.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not at the watch time yet, or the subscriber count yet. Should put Jackson in. Oh, wow.
They're going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked and tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something.
Next time I'll put Jackson in.
There for him.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And he couldn't get it to check out. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice, that it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
Oh, yeah. Are you talking about Wentz?
No gain. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his left.
Oh, he's so lucky.
Out of that, but now they're looking at
I know he's looking for the deep route.
Mahomes going to throw. That's complete. It's Bell. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. They get only 4
go
that
for it.
time as that leads
He's the type of person to go for it.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. And going deep for Hill.
Thank you.
Oh, this is intercepted.
Come on, 6 it. I didn't have enough time. They just do all these weird animations.
Shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
An interesting
they get up so slow. Yeah, they do.
Because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
This play works better on Reds. Like Madden, Ultimate Team, retarded, man.
Allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh.
Into double coverage and it's intercepted.
Oh, come on, he stays up.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way.
I should have let that go. I should have threw that away.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside of
pretty much gave him a wide open pass.
Okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They'll run on first down. Williams. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he can get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a second and 13.
He's so lucky.
And he'll find his man on the outside.
I was right there.
But not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him
that's
down.
what I have.
It was a big window. They're lucky
Wait, what?
they did get him down.
What's he doing? He's going to take his points? I can't.
And the lead moves to 10-zip.
This shows how much this guy sucks, because he's not gonna. Wow, I can't.
That doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin
bring
their
down
next
Pitch's
drive.
defense. Oh, he's putting it back.
10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned teams down 10. They've got to contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. 4. Let's go. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. So don't say it. Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Hey, I'm coming after you. 53 to Mike. 53.
Wentz now to throw. Looking for Ertz, but
come
it's
on.
intercepted. Darren Lee picks it.
What kind of bull is that?
Kansas City. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes our score 17-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
This one taken just inside the 10.
I was like, you gonna let me have that? I don't know.
The Eagles in good position to start out.
Don't
as they
judge
come
me.
up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard
You know I'm better
line.
than this.
A final shot before half for Wentz. That's caught by Howard.
60 minutes, yeah.
So 2 quarters down.
Still
2
60
remain.
minutes, yep.
Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back, Charles and I.
Anything could happen.
Booth ready for quarter number 3.
If I could have at least got a field goal, that would have helped me out. But
here in quarter number 3.
that pick 6 helped them out.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 6 yards to
yeah, I'm gonna tighten up. I got you, man.
Down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run with Howard. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
From the 44, Wentz. That's caught by the tight end, Dallas Goedert. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Yeah,
19 yards there on the catch and run.
That's what I'm good at, short throws and running.
Tight end on a nice little under route there, and if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory.
Because I'm going against my strength.
On the handoff, this is Howard.
All right, that's okay.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Yeah, I do.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here.
This one right here.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse.
I have another one, too, from the Full House
especially as we get deeper in the game.
Formation.
Again, it's Howard. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They go counter.
Dang, no blocking.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, it is.
That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
This is not the play I was thinking of.
Go on 4th down.
Come on. Oh, my God.
Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Chiefs
he had that in his hands. I can't.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully
commit. Come on, get there in time. Oh,
yeah,
dang.
At the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Mahomes dropping one to Williams here. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
Yeah, no one to throw it to.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, and it's 3rd down. Just his 2nd incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10.
Okay.
I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Mahomes to throw once more. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so.
I think in this
situation, the
he's in
defender's
field goal
making sure
range,
his guy
so
can hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth. Mahomes throwing on fourth. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Fletcher Cox.
Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. So that's the second time this game they've given it up on fourth down.
Big stop.
1 for 3 on fourth down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on fourth down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually, you have fourth down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go, and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
Yeah, I'm going to have to lab up some new offense.
They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
He's in quarter
defense. They have to
defense.
contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Yeah, I might not win this one, but at least I know
we'll return with more after this break. You're watching
my defense is there.
On EA Sports.
Is he in goal line defense?
Now on 2nd and 13. Wentz. They'll set up the screen to Howard. And that play is blown up.
I can't.
Yardage back at the 35.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the
I haven't done that.
Had to figure they were expecting a
I
pass.
can't lose to this dude doing that. That's how you know this dude is not good.
Well, that 2nd down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and long. On the give, running right is Howard. And he'll bring it up
The
here to right
disrespect is
at
real.
the
This
40-yard
guy is
line.
yeah, he's dumb.
5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
We often talk
He's
of
trolling,
situational
man.
football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense up the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Let's go, defense. Let's get off the field.
I put Wood on the feed. I should have put Jackson in.
The Eagles indeed snap it. Wentz. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is going to be incomplete.
Wow, and you see what
he
press
and
with.
dropped it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Hey, 43, 15.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. It's
that was open by zone.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 1st down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta?
Catch that. Why are you spotting the ball? What's wrong with these guys?
Should have been intercepted.
Yeah, should have been.
Up falling incomplete. We're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Fletcher Cox able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. after the sack on first down. Mahomes.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5.
Oh, he's letting me get that.
It's a foot race. The 30. The 20. And
he let me get that.
Touchdown.
He pulled everybody back.
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
They go for just
if I had got field goal earlier, that would have helped.
And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Yes, he is.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six. And he can't find anywhere to go with it.
Quick hike
and he goes down. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack. To try again after the sack. Mahomes, and going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good
Put some pressure on
him. Trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Being chased out left.
Wow.
That's to his running back, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards.
He lucky he had the underneath route.
That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, the coverage was there though, man.
Yellow.
Down Mahomes. And that's
Get that out of here.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football.
Yeah, it happens, but
in this case, making a play on the
I know
man was all the difference.
what type of player he is now.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. Buying time to his left. He'll try and run it.
Couldn't give me that fumble.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. To throw is Mahomes. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And that's it's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey, 48 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
And to me,
I need a break.
that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
You got your chat censored? No.
And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time,
well, yeah, censor certain stuff,
they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
I know he's trying to get the pressure in.
Wentz now on first down.
Yeah, they didn't have enough time.
They bring down Wentz on the sack. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
This game. I have to run another one. Can't go to sleep like that. Then I'm gonna have to get back in the lab with some offense and a little bit of defense. Yeah, that made me 45 and 26 now. I wasn't supposed to allow that much points. I was at 11.66. Now I'm at 12.14. Not good. My other account, 46 Easy, I have like 8 point something. Yeah, if you look at top 100, they just have these huge scores, but like they allow these points. I wouldn't want to be like that. If you look at stat leaders, see people with 0. Dang, 105. See 7, 20. He as far as like allowing, hey, it worked. Okay, let's try. Oh, hey, it worked, yeah. I mean, I could show, I show it if I see it. Six. I saw somebody with 3 before. Yeah, because of the big point margin, that's why they're in the stats leader. But if they had it where it was like a little, like if the points allowed was lower, I think that would be even more impressive. But they're outscoring their opponent by so much, so they probably just don't care. Oh, you have to see it to show the chat. Yeah. Four. I think that's rough. Yeah. 4, 6 easy. I put myself as a friend. Oh, that's top 100 friends. See, 8.11 on my other account. That's pretty good, but much games. But from the games I've played, that's pretty good. I keep it close because it's 8.44. So I'll probably score like a touchdown or 2 and then be stout on defense. So I might switch to that account next year for Madden because I like that name. Really want to represent the 4-6. Hopefully the 4-6 will play better next year. It's not playing as good as last year. The 3-4 Bear wasn't as good as it is today. But as far as defense of like points allowed on the best on here on my friends list. Yeah, I'm trying to do that on this one. So let's update my roster. Yeah, not bad, but hey, later, man, I'll turn on post notifications. Oh, okay. Cool, cool. Yeah, you do that. Yeah, I'm supposed to put out a tip on my cover 2 invert run stopper. Pretty sure you saw that in the gameplay I did. Good, I need run D. Got you. Yeah, I know you know I'm better than this, but you know what happens. I think that's everybody. I'll put him in. I'll put Greg Ward as my 5th receiver. He's pretty good. Okay. Whoa. Oh my god, cringe. Alright, last game for tonight. Oh. Oh snap.
He tore her up.
Dang.
He tore her up.
Ooh.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football.
I forgot to choose my defense.
As the Packers get set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia
I forgot to choose my defense. I'm not going to be a 4-6 defense. I forgot to choose my defense.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone
and my
for a
offense.
touchback.
Ah, boy. I went with this offense before, though. Here.
First carry now for Jordan Howard. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him.
What's he say,
no
deep?
room to find to get upfield.
An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
On first down, they run with Howard. Howard has the first down and then some. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 34. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And room there to work it inside the 25. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. The give to Howard running left. Fighting his way through contact. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
Drop show too. Right.
On 1st and goal, Howard. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They run the counter. Howard. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
He almost caught
then he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up. And what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory.
Big chance
here.
here.
The coach may have some questions to answer.
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at my coach. Why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Again, left side to Howard. And he got blown out. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Wentz going to throw. And that will be incomplete. Blake Martinez, the linebacker, was there in coverage to disrupt.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. Tyler Ervin back deep. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Oh, roughing the kicker? I'll take it.
Running into the kicker wouldn't be a 1st down.
No, he ran into my kicker.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker.
Oh, he gave me 3 yards.
Just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, here's your bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
A give to Howard. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down now, it's Howard. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
Decent run.
Give him 4 on the carry. That'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
They tried to run right into the teeth of the defense on 3rd down, but looked like those teeth were pretty sharp.
They were having absolutely none of it. Stuffed him for a loss.
Yeah, couldn't get any leverage up front and move people aside in order to run the ball.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards, as he'll get this only back to the 20. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. And he can't get rid of it.
I know who he's trying to go for.
Brandon Graham applied the heat off the edge.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Here we go.
Here's Rodgers.
Who's going to go for the middle?
Escaping the pressure right. Looking deep for it. And got his man complete.
Went over the top on him.
10. Touchdown, Packers.
Why are you saying yes over something? Oh, that's because I had to do another stream. This is the second stream.
As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell.
I don't know if you've ever seen it where it's like you're heading into a game and then it says game no longer in session and you have no choice but to restart your system. Otherwise you'll be waiting forever.
Tremendous body control and a pretty good arm there too.
Hey, that's on me. That's on me. A deep ball.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
But remember, they get the kickoff to start the second
half. By the way,
half,
I'm using a playbook that I do not use on both sides. I don't use the Eagles. I'm a little familiar with it,
might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up
I don't use them. So I accidentally forgot to choose my playbooks.
Last carry, here's 2nd and 7. Now again, right side. It's Howard. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Don't have much choices. It's kind of like playing Superstar KO.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground.
Oh, I fell in.
Very close to a first down, but I
he
see
didn't
the
get
close
that?
fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
Let it run out. Otherwise, I would have gone for it.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL.
He gets ball back because I didn't get ball. Yep.
Thank you, sir.
That's why I like playing on defense first.
Teams as we come back for this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Oh, I'm talking in the chat.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. They'll go again to Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Okay.
13 yards, first down Packers. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
From midfield now on 2nd down, Rodgers. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. To throw on 3rd down, Rodgers. Oh,
thank you.
And now it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones.
Oh, he stayed up.
And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
He almost had a pick six.
First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Tackle made by Montravius Adams.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
So does he run a 4.6? I think I saw him 3.4 bear before.
They go with Howard again. And brought down, but not before
doesn't go up the middle. I saw you trying to clog up that lane.
It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. That's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if
you're
on
an
offense,
inside zone.
be aware a ball may come your way.
I'm going to try it, though.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. They'll try the left side. Howard.
Let me get that, too.
In his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Howard. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Alright, missed it. Okay, that can win.
And the kick by Elliott is good. And that will finish off this third quarter of play. Back now at Lambeau, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Elliott now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. To throw is Rodgers.
Give me that.
Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And to the 40-yard line.
I saw that.
That's where the return
I know you didn't want to throw it underneath because I was there.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who have had the receivers on lockdown.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Offense needs to play
it's a team game, we know that, but where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? They take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again, but on offense they have to feel like, hey, we need to do something.
You're exactly right. You just mentioned it. The defense did it again. They bailed them out on a number of occasions in this contest. It's time for them to repay the defense at the least. Keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Switch. He's crossing. He's checking cross.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Howard. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there.
Run that ball, Howard.
Yards. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but
yeah,
you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
So let the clock run a little more.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll try the left side. Howard.
Oh, if he stayed out, that was a touchdown.
1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation,
that wing pair.
Go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Gotta play smart. He's respecting the run. He's running engaged 8.
Coming up to the line, they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Let's get off the field.
On 1st down.
Oh, he got the shed.
It's Howard. And I think this defense
Who's that against?
is coming.
He was on the end right. Wasn't that Andre Dillard? Come on, man. You gotta hold the block. I know it's your rookie season, but
wanting to get one more pause in before the 2-minute warning, and they do just that.
Alright, the most we do is get that 3, so we can hold him on defense.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warnings.
Rush in. Jam.
On second down, it's Howard. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
I might have to do a tutorial on that juke. What? Oh. He got one more timeout.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They're
4-4 split now.
Third down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
Either engage it or...
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. The kick by Elliott is good. And now it's a 2-score game.
I'll take it.
16-7. So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game. His third field goal of the game.
Not too familiar with the playbook, so I saw single-back doubles that I recognized from the Ravens playbook, but it doesn't have the flanker spot that I know from there. That's a good play because it gets wide open on the fly route.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I have to stay in something. Oh.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now. And Frank, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I have to stay in this defense.
Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers, and they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down. Now Rodgers.
Come on, you gotta pick that, not swat it.
Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive. Okay. About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing.
Oh, up the middle. Oh, I'm lucky. He came through on defense.
Brandon Graham in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches, I always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
Thank you.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
A lyric and they use a pick in the same game.
High fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, there's no more timeouts. So
that's the kind of day that
I'll do the right thing. Oh, he shut off his system. That's how mad he is. Alright, I could go to bed happy now. Alright, it should be 46 wins. It's because when they shut it off, it messes up your record. There you go, 46. It's not a bad record. My points allowed should be lower now. But it's 12.07. I gotta get back to 11.99. So if I get a couple more games like this, it'll go lower. Trying to top my other account on defense. Where is it? Yeah, 8.11. Wait, Merkia? Merkia. Oh, I saw that dude on Braylon's channel, Braylon Miller's channel. Yeah, so 8.11. That's what I got on defense. On the other one, pretty good, pretty good. Only allowed 7 points. It was more on defense that I was playing better. So, offense, we got touchdown and what, 3 field goals? So, it's all good. Alright, well, that was a good stream. Enjoyed it. Thanks for hanging out. And if you're not subscribed already, make sure you subscribe and share the streams and my videos, and comment and like. Hit the bell so you won't miss a thing, so you'll be part of this 4-6 gang family. And until next time, peace.